Hey everybody, Mike here. This might possibly be one of the coolest toys I think the kids have that they got for Christmas a few years ago. This is made by Flycatcher. It's called the Smart Sketcher 2.0. What this basically is a projector. You take this out of the storage on the side here. You install that right here like that. This can run on batteries. It's got 4D batteries in it, or you can hook up the power cord and run it off power, up to you. We're gonna run it on battery today. I'm gonna run you through this thing, and then I'll show you a couple examples of the kids playing with this at the kitchen table as well. What you've got here is a little storage compartment, and this will hold little cartridges. Now it came with these two, and then on the front of these cartridges it shows you pictures of images, and that kind of gives you an idea of what's going to be on that cartridge. But this thing will store up to 4 right here in the side, plus you've got the one that goes up here, and that's the one that we'll be using now. So my daughter had this one in last. This is like farm animals and like farm scenery type stuff. So let's install that dude up in there like that. We'll turn the power on. Now I'm gonna turn this back in front of me here, and then I'll show you basically be able to extend these feet out like so, and then the paper sits right on top of it to kind of hold it in place so it won't go anywhere while you're tracing your image down. So let's get this set up right here. I'm gonna turn the lights out, and I'm gonna show you guys a couple things real quick. Okay, so here we are now. We got this in front of us. Got our paper underneath our feet to hold it in place like so. Now you can go up here and you can select different images by pushing your buttons here on the front until you figure out which one it is you want. But then you can also push these arrow buttons right here. And so if you wanted to draw the pig, down at the bottom here it tells you that there's 14 steps involved with this one. So if you push your button here, it takes you step by step through the drawing, should you want to go that route with it. But basically you just scroll through here, you find your drawing you want to do. And something else you can do too, if you want these images to be a little bit bigger, you could set something underneath your projector, and by doing so, it makes your image a little bit larger. And you could take this, as high as you need it to be. So it depends on how big you want your drawing. So I thought that was kind of a neat little hack to change the size of your projector image as well. Something else that's really neat here, I'm gonna switch you over to my iPad real quick, and there's an app you can download. It pairs via Bluetooth. So I've got this set up on my iPad right now, and here you can see these are the images you can select. Now they have a premium service as well, so the ones you see with locks on them are ones that you can't grab and go with unless you have that subscription. But all these other ones, some of these will be actually on the card that I was just showing you a second ago, but then a lot of these aren't on there. So you could actually go through here and select one of these images. So let's say, for sake of example, let's do the pumpkin. So if I hit the pumpkin, hit start, now it shows you on the screen I've got a pumpkin that you can draw as well. So you can draw that pumpkin and do step by step on it. Now I'm gonna take it a step further, and I'm gonna show you something really cool. So if you click on this camera image right here, and then if I go into my camera roll and I've got a picture of our dog wearing a lion mask. So I'm gonna hit the check mark here. Check this out. Now I've got a picture of my husky on the screen that you could sketch out. Now that's a really intricate drawing, but you can see, how cool is that? You could take your own image or something you find off Google, and you could sketch that image. I thought that was a really cool, neat idea. So you're not just limited to the images that are on these cards. You can literally draw anything you can come up with. If you don't find it on this screen here, something you want, you can literally go to Google or take your own pictures, and the options are limitless, guys. You can really get creative with this. And then when you get done sketching it out with the pencil, you can easily color it in just like a coloring book. I'll tell you what, this is even cool for me because I can't even draw a stick figure right. So for me to go in here, I could just start sketching on this thing, and this makes me look like the world's best artist in a time where, like I said, I can't even draw a stick figure. So I thought that was pretty cool, guys. We've had a lot of fun with this over the years. I still think this is one of the best Christmas gifts we've gotten for the kids to date. When we first got going with this, my daughter kind of got bored with the images that were on the cards, so we got her into that Bluetooth on the app like I was just showing you a second ago, and she's done everything from draw, any image she could find on Google, you name it, all the way down to she's taking pictures of her brother and drawing those on the piece of paper as well. If you're looking for something creative for the kids, especially for kids who are into drawing still, check out this little Smart Sketcher 2.0 made by Flycatcher. I think you'll be really impressed with this one, and it'll get a lot of use.